very warm greetings to all my dear students. In the previous video, we have learned about overlap same method. In this video, we are going to learn about overlap add method. Okay. So we'll see the procedure of overlap add method. First, the length of impulse response h of n is equal to m. This will be given in your question itself. From this, you have to find out the length of each subblock. N is equal to 2 power m. And the next step, you have to find the length using L is equal to L plus m minus 1. While rearranging this expression, you can able to find out the value of L. In the next step, you are going to append m minus 1 zeros at the end of each subblock. You are going to add m minus 1 zeros at the end of each subblock. The next step, you are going to add L minus 1 zeros to the impulse sequence in order to make the length which is equal to N. You are going to perform convolution and you are going to find output of each subblock. You are going to combine it together in order to get the proper actual output sequence. The next step, before combining your output, you are going to add last n minus 1 data of the previous block to the first m minus 1 data of the next block. Okay, which means the previous data or last n minus 1 data of the previous block should be added with the first m minus 1 data of the next block. Okay, so we'll see with the example. Here h of n is given as h of 0, h of 1, h of 2 and x of n is given as x of 0 to x of 15. Okay, what is m? The length of impulse response is 3. From here you are finding the length of subblock n is equal to 2 power 3 which is 8. By rearranging this expression I am finding the value of L which is 6. So your length of each subblock should be n which is equal to L plus n minus 1. So first I am writing L data, 6 data from the actual input given, x of 0 to x of 1, first 6 data. The last m minus 1 data, here m is 3, so 3 minus 1 data should be 0. Same way, in the next subblock, I am writing first 6 data from the actual input given and the last 2 data should be 0. In the last subblock, I am having only the 4 data remaining in the actual input given. So, in order to make the subblock length equal to n, I am adding 2 more zeros in the last subblock. Okay. This one you will be getting extra 2 zeros in the output sequence, you can ignore it. So after that I am going to perform convolution for each subblock y1 of n, y2 of n and y3 of n. And I am getting the output as y1 of 0 to y1 of 7 for y1 of n, for y2 of n, y2 of 0 to y2 of 7, for y3 of n, y3 of 0 to y3 of 7. Before combining, I am getting last m minus 1 data of the first block to the first m minus 1 data of the second block. I have to add y1 of 6 plus y2 of 0, y1 of 7 plus y2 of 1. I have written here. Okay. The remaining elements you are going to write as such: y1 of 0, y1 of 1, y1 of 2, y1 of 3, y1 of 4, y1 of 5, and I have added the 2 elements, and the remaining y2 of 2 to y2 of 5 will be same, and next one y2 of 6 plus y3 of 0, y2 of 7 plus y3 of 1. The remaining elements I am writing as such. So here I have added 2 extra zeros. These 2 data will be 0, so you can ignore it. What is your length? N is equal to the input given is 16 plus the impulse given is 1, 2, 3 minus 1. So 19 minus 1 gives you 18. So you can check it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this will be your length of the output sequence. We'll see the problem based on overlap add method. Okay. So we'll see what is given in a question. H of n, the impulse response is given as 1, 1, 1 and the input sequence x of n is equal to 3 minus 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1. So in the first step you have to write the length of impulse response. M is equal to 1, 2, 3. From this you have to find out the length of each subblock. N is equal to 2 power m. So 2 power 3 is 8. In the next step you have to find out the value of L using N is equal to L plus M minus 1. While rearranging you will be getting L as N minus M plus 1. Here N is 8 and M is 3 plus 1 gives you L as 6. Now we are going to divide this sequence into subblocks. So x1 of n is equal to, first L data should be taken from the actual input given. So L is 6. So first 6 data we are taking from the input given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 minus 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. We are writing here. And the last m minus 1 data should be 0. Here m is 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So last 2 data should be 0. We are appending 0 in order to perform the conclusion. Okay. The total length of subblock is equal to n. N is equal to 8. Okay. That's it. In the second sequence, same way, first L data should be taken from the input given. X2 of n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 1. Here we have only 4 data. For the remaining 2 data we are adding 2 more zeros in order to make the length which is equal to 8. That's it. In the next step you are going to add L minus 1 zeros to the impulse response. So h of n is equal to 1, 1, 1 which is given in your question itself, and I am adding L minus 1 data. 6 minus 1, 5. So 5 zeros at the impulse sequence. Okay. Next I am going to perform convolution. Y1 of n is equal to x1 of n convoluted with h of n. Here I am writing in the matrix format. H of n is 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. The last data should be at the first and the second column. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Again I am repeating the step until I get the first data at the end. This is the procedure. And the next one, this is x1 of n. Now I am going to perform row wise multiplication into column wise. Okay. So 1 into 3, 3. The remaining 5 elements are 0 and the last elements are 0. So I am getting 3. The next row, 1 into 3, 3. 1 into minus 1, minus 1. So the rest of the elements are 0. So 3 minus 1 gives you 2. The next row, 1 into 3, 3. 1 into minus 1, minus 1. The rest of the elements are 0. So I am getting 3 minus 1, 2. The next row, 0. And next element 1 into minus 1, minus 1. 1 into 0, 0. 1 into 1, 1. So minus 1 plus 1 gives you 0. In the fifth row, first two elements are 0. And next 1 into 0, 0. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 3, 3. So 1 plus 3 gives you 4. In the next column, first 3 elements are 0. In the next one, 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 3, 3. 1 into 2, 2. So 1 plus 3 plus 2, I am getting 6. In the next row, first 4 elements are 0. 1 into 3, 3. And 1 into 2, 2. So 3 plus 2, 5. The rest of the elements are 0. The last one, first 5 elements are 0. The last 3 elements, 1 into 2, 2. The rest of the elements are 0. So this is your y1 of n, which is the output of first subblock. Okay. Next one, y2 of n is equal to x2 of n convoluted with h of n. The same way I have performed the matrix multiplication and got the value for y2 of n as 0, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 0, 0. Now we are going to combine the output of each subblock. So I have written y1 of n and y2 of n here. What is the step to combine the output? We are going to add last m minus 1 data of the previous block with the first m minus 1 data of the next block. So here I am adding 5 plus 0 and 2 plus 1. The rest of the elements are written as such. Here we see 3, 2, 2, 0, 4, 6 and 5 plus 0, 2 plus 1, again 3, 4, 3, 1, 0, 0. So your output sequence is 3 2 2 0 4 6 5 3 3 4 3 1. Here I am ignoring the 2 zeros. So here, in order to make the length which is equal to 8, we have added 2 additional zeros. That is why we are getting 2 extra zeros here. We can ignore it. Okay, so this will be your final output. So what is given in your question? N is equal to L plus M minus 1. The given data has the length of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So L is 10. M is the length of impulse response 1, 2, 3. So 10 plus 3 minus 1 gives you 12. You can verify it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the length of the output sequence is 12. That's it. So I hope you have gotten clear idea about how to solve a problem based on overlap add method. Yes? Thank you. See you in the next video.